in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Here you go, man.
Hard hit on the line. Castellanos makes the ground one down.
Let's see.
Seiya Suzuki, the next cut to hit.
Here you go, man.
Hard ground ball base knock. So they get a man
over there.
out single. And next will be the cleanup hit. Grounded to third, could be two. Off balance speed, there's one. Ow!
Notification. Press the PS button for details.
Because of all the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today, but he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
5-0 the final in this one. Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shelby saying so long.
We try to find Cindy. Tomorrow. Cindy, you watching tomorrow? Yeah, I'm watching tomorrow. Sydney? Yeah, I'm watching Sydney tomorrow. Man, the word's on there. He's on there. Man, yeah, help me with that back. I'm official.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Philadelphia Phillies.
And now, please welcome.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Philadelphia.
Here's George Springer. Comes up empty as he chases that one.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. We be on. Yes, sir.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Roll Bichette up to the dish.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And that one in the air center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Anthony Santander at the plate. 2 out, space is empty. And it's one miss. And that bottom of the first. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And the pitch.
Yes, sir.
Here's the call.
That's a good game, baby.
Left field, and he
Here's the goal.
That's a good game.
It's like he's been facing him his entire life. Looks so comfortable in the box against him.
On the ground to third. Slings it across. And they get turned over the out.
Watch this, what I ran to do.
It's Bryce Harper. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there. But you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field.
What I ran to
Springer
go.
drop step.
What I ran to go.
It's their second home run of the inning, and they get a run. It's 2-0. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 1 ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. This one's
Yeah, they go. That's it.
They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
How in the world did he manage to hit that one out? It wasn't even in the strike zone.
Now here is Alec Bohm. Up the middle. Oh, nice play. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play. Now batting Max Kepler.
You gotta hit the ball something.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He beats the throw, and he's out at first.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in his first inning, I mean, you're
He's on
giving the
now.
other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to
He's on now.
A swing and a miss. That retired. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swings through that.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Cut out and miss. Curveball struck him out. And now the DH, Will Wagner. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty.
I'm wondering.
There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now Alejandro
What's
Kirk.
wrong with that?
And a swing and a miss there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. Make it 4 strikeouts. Back here in Philadelphia, this is Bryson Stott.
Don't what?
Swing and a line drive, ripped right center field. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
You want to confuse me?
Everything came
When I'm
together
not
for him.
compiled.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion. He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely. Also really good at that. What I like about this guy is he bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
On the ground at first. Could be 2. Over to Bichette. Back to first. And that is a double play. So the lineup flips over. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman. To not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
Take it off.
Brings it in for the third out. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Next offering is in for a strike. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting ninth, center fielder Nathan Lucas.
Wait a minute.
And now the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Suarez strikes him out, but he's safe. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And a count 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Got him swinging. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Trey Turner. Comebacker to the mound. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's Bryce Harper at the plate now. Growing up, he experienced the moment straight out of the Sandlot. Harper was getting ready to play for Team USA, but he didn't have a bat, so he borrowed one from his dad.
Okay.
The bat was autographed by Pete Rose. His dad wiped the autograph clean and told Bryce to use it. I'm not sure how many dads would have done that.
Castellanos.
Yes, sir. He gonna be on.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Say goodbye to that ball.
No play overtime.
Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Makes the
No
grab.
play
Takes the
overtime.
Back here in Philadelphia, out of the 4th,
Have
and here
fun.
is
I like
Bo Bichette.
Boom, I never got to play at Citizens
Say hi,
Bank Park in my
Bashir.
career. Just the old
Wow.
veteran stadium in Philadelphia. But the
Alright,
crowd's here just as energetic now
Alright,
as they were
no,
at
you
the park.
do.
And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
And Bichette is retired. So up next, Anthony Santander. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, space is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. This to third, home. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Max Kepler at the plate. Foul ball there.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That one ripped.
hold on.
That's down. 1 hops off the wall.
Now batting, catcher.
And at first, here's the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
That's his fault for me.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. To
Go, Joe.
and then turn 2. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's going to be Bryson Stott.
Right there. Stop.
Pulls out one foul. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit.
Hey.
Center fielder, Brandon.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Oh,
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Santander. And that'll do it. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the DH, Will Wagner. And now 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. And 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first-pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Stop. And there are 2 down. 2 out, space is empty. Here's Andres Jimenez. Right through there for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
High fly ball out towards left center. Kepler hauls it in to end the inning. Now on the bump, Brendan Little.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-hand reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
The other way, and foul ball.
Yes, sir, Matty.
Swing, and that ball smashed down the line. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Trey Turner now.
Not fooled at all right there. He was running all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Fly ball down the line. Springer there makes the catch. 2-away now. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like,
Oh, now this ball is driven into the left center field gap.
seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Yeah, we're going twice, baby. Left.
Swing and a ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Now here is Alec Bohm. And a ground ball to
Yeah,
first.
baby.
He takes it himself.
Yeah.
Back here in Philadelphia, here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Splits the plate, and it's 1-2.
Come on, baby. Come on.
And they'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout. And next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. One down, base is empty. That misses. 2-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Turner with the throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. And the batter is George Springer. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Foul it off, and they'll do it again. Sia strikes him out for the second time
Hi,
today.
man. We're twice.
And we're back. Philly on 6. And now for the Phillies, Max Kepler. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
And a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. You'll often hear the phrase short two, run through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone, squared up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
That's it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one is absolutely belted.
It was, man.
Into the bullpen. A towering shot to center. It's 7-0. That's their 5th home run of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber now at the plate.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Good job to fight that one off.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's just having a hard time catching up.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Lucas reaching back towards the wall. Great effort on the leaping grab. 2 down, bases empty. Stepping in, Trey Turner. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Kirk to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
So, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable it was because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45. Well, that's these guys. You're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You come to the clubhouse, pressure you to cut your hair before a game.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
So a man at first, Will Wagner, next up for the Blue Jays. Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. That's a Baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game. Back to your Citizens Bank, Clark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Harper now. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I'm gonna hit that ball home run.
Hit in the air, center field. Lucas sizing this one up. Falls it in, and there's one away. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. The Phillies up big in this one. Near the bottom of the 7th. Ripped on the ground at second. Jimenez throw to first. And Castellanos is out. Alec Bohm, the next to hit. Line, and that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Guys tried and rolled out of of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, it was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
You gonna get that? You watch.
Swing
Ain't about that,
right
dog.
field. That one back, that one on its way. It's gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-0. Here comes Real Muto. Trying and missed, and it's back at Citizens Bank Park. And the batter now, Alejandro Kirk. In the air, right side. That gets down for
Oh,
a hit.
snap.
Got
Forgot
a
to
good
give
start
me a
to the
7.
inning.
Damn
Around
it.
first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3.
I forgot to ask her. Too late
And the
now.
throws
I'm gonna
off
ask her
line,
tomorrow.
safe at third. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Swing and a miss. Kirk, a lone runner, stands at third, nobody out. Stop over to first in time. First out in the top of the 8th. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Castellanos calls it in. Yeah, there's 2
The
away.
Blue Jays, center
Nathan
fielder
Lucas digs in now. Swing and a ground ball. Hoops it. So digging in, George Springer. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. But he's back. Fights it off. He'll see another. The Blue Jays with a lot of ground to make up. And we're in the top of the 8th. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seen the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now the count 1-2 after this swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Towards first, Guerrero. Steps on first for the out. 2 out, space is empty. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on a scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2.
I want that home run. Yeah. I want that.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 3 up. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Way out front for strike 2.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flatten out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action. Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the full side, bat out front, but just stay through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
That's out to center field. Marsh moves under it. Makes the catch for that. So man aboard. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Real Muto with a snap throw. But he scrambles back. Bichette stands at first with 1 out. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect him.
To second for one, and it's over his head. Around second is Bichette. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. So one out with two aboard. Next to hit, Will Wagner. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And down on strikes. And he runs the strikeout total to 15 on the day.
For the Blue Jays,
Digging in, Alejandro Kirk. They're down to their final strike.
That's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right away.
And that's the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. He knew he threw a complete game to get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw with the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, jam here, jam there. But ultimately, it was an outstanding outing.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
All right, y'all. I'll see y'all in the morning. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. All right. Peace. All right, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Soon, the 25 acre